Well, it's the story of a troubadour named Jaufré, and of course this is set in the Middle Ages, and he's complaining at the beginning of the opera that he's never met the ideal woman, and he describes in one of his poems the woman that he would fall in love with, and a pilgrim by chance appears in the city and reports to him that he's met this amazing woman who seems to correspond to the description of Jaufré, even though they are separated by a sea, the Mediterranean Sea.
I wanted to write an opera about love and death, which is of course very banal, because most operas are about love and death, but I wanted to do different kind of story. And when I read then the short life story of Jaufré Rudel, I felt that there is a story for me. It's kind of simple, but with full of meaning, and I felt that it has a lot of place for music also.
One of the great challenges to stage this piece, and also a great challenge dramaturgically, is that the sea that separates them is basically a character of the piece. So you have to have water on stage. And the music and the subtext of the music is pretty much about the different humors of the sea and how that regulates the score, of course, but the storyline and the psychological background of the story. The challenge of having water on stage has been solved by stretching these very long strips of LED lights, and there's actually 38,000 small LED lights that are all computer programmed to create all these different shimmering effects in different moments of the day, sunrise, dawn. So the whole production is pretty much lit in a way that is quite exciting and quite bewitching. Every object that is brought in, every set piece is made of light, basically. I think people will be very, very moved by the story and bewitched by the way it is presented. It's a very poetic piece, and I have the impression that the music will stay with them for quite a long time.